It's a somber hallelujah. What's going on, guys? Blessious here, and if you're a fan of Destiny PvP, you already know the news. If you don't know the news, well, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had a great one, or Singles Awareness Day, or the day where you might be in trouble with your loved one for accidentally forgetting flowers. This week at Bungie came out, and a lot of your favorite content creators that might have partaken in the Trials of Osiris or 9, you might see on social media sites or videos already that they're a little bit perturbed, and the reason being is, well, you just gotta take a gander over to Bungie.net, and one, you're greeted by a great looking, animated ghost shell. How do they do that? Web coding, man. Freaking web coding. But thus, if you head to the Trials part of this section, it reads this. Ever since Trials of the 9 went on hiatus back in Season 4, many of you have been asking when will it come back and how will it be evolving? Well, we don't have a timeline for when it may return. We don't want to give you an update on our current thinking about Trials. Here's the team to fill you in. As long-time Destiny players know, Trials of Osiris was released in May of 2015 as the original high-stakes weekend PvP event. Trials had an amazing impact on our game and our community. It was a pinnacle venue for players to show off their best skills, strategy, and, well, gear. The 3v3 elimination mode combined with the card system created a coveted reward, earning a trip to the Lighthouse. With the introduction of Trials of the 9 in Destiny 2, we made a few changes to the formula, which never really hit the same mark. We were unhappy about its role in the ecosystem. The new activity wasn't achieving the goal of bringing the community together every weekend. Both Destiny and the online PvP scene has evolved since 2015, and we don't believe that bringing back the 2015 version of Trials of Osiris would accomplish the same goals. Until we have a solid prototype for a pinnacle PvP endgame activity, Trials is staying on hiatus indefinitely, and will not return over the course of the next few seasons. When we have those new plans ready, we'll be sure to share them with you. So there you have it. The new update that's coming with the season pass, the Gambit one, the one about the Joker's Wild. Yeah, that thing, it's not gonna have it. The one after with the robot with the sword on his back, you're not gonna see it either there, which is kind of sad. And the thing that scares me the most is, one, I don't know. No one knows, with the breakup of Activision and Bungie, what's coming after that final season in the summer. My prediction is probably no more updates ever until Destiny 3. That's just my feeling, because I might be wrong about that, but seriously, that's my take on it. But I have to say, Destiny 1, when it first came out, I loved PvP. I was a dude that loved playing Halo 2 PvP, Halo 3 PvP, Halo Reach PvP. I loved the Call of Duty 1, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 3, Black Ops. I loved those games. I loved playing with friends. I wasn't necessarily the biggest fragger, but hey, I loved to get in and just veg out with my friends over voice comms and just shoot people and have fun. Even in World of Warcraft, I enjoyed the PvP system of open world PvP, and also, their contained match-made PvP. Destiny 2, or Destiny, it always had this kind of hard thing to be serious. You had competitive groups like Primal, I Am, and BSK, Bomb Squad Kittens. Oh my god, I'm gonna get freaking fried for that. And there were attempts to make it a solid PvP focused MLG kind of organization with those things, and it just never kind of happened. Trials was a huge thing. I remember when Trials came out, I wanted to go flawless so bad. I never went flawless until the first week of Taken King's Trial of Osiris. And I remember how freaking awesome it was to go to the Lighthouse. I freaking adored it. I know it kind of slowly dwindled back when the final update of Destiny 1 came out, where basically everything was icebreakers because the special economy was changed for special weapons. And then with Trials of the Nine, it was cool to go to the Spire for the first time, but literally the first time I did Trials, that whole weekend, I had the entire armor set. And the reason why I wanted to do Trials of Osiris was to get the awesome armor sets. And literally, it would take you weeks to get all the pieces. It would take you weeks to get the gun that you wanted. And literally, I had everything the first week of Trials of the Nine. And they say that they don't want to go back to the 2015 thing, which I get. You have to evolve. And a lot of people are saying, just bring it back. Just bring back the 2015 version. And I think like some tweaks might be needed just to, I don't know. I think like what they're scared of is just like flaws in balance getting exposed. And then like they do all this work to get it out. It's popular for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks and then it dies again. I think that's what they're scared of. Who knows what they have planned up their sleeve, because the only real update that we got to Destiny was like the Titan's macro skating change. So you can't go shotgun aping, but I don't know. It's such a weird time in Destiny. You know, I have to say, for me, as someone that loved Destiny PvP with Forsaken, I really fell in love to more the PvE side for the first time. Usually I'm not so much of a raider, and I was able to do the raid, the Last Wish raid that weekend. So technically I have one of those raid jackets coming my way. We were under like group 200. I enjoyed PvE in Destiny 2 more than PvP, and that's kind of weird coming from a dude that likes PvP more than PvE. So all I have to say is, hey, if you are going out there and you enjoy current PvP in Destiny 2, freaking heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, nothing really changed for you. For other people that, you know, that like they're missing out on that endgame PvP thing, you have raids for PvE heads, you get trials for PvP nerds. Now there's only really PvE in the game, and you know there's a lot of amazing options right now. You have Apex Legends free on all systems. If you have a itch, I know it's a BR. Listen, I was burnt out on BRs. I think most people were, or you would see Doc Disrespect playing freaking Sea of Thieves. But seriously, just like the guns feel good, and I don't get pissed if I don't make first place because I have fun, and it's actually forcing me to play with friends, which is kind of cool. And if you're a PvE nerd, you still have every activity in Destiny 2, but there's also games coming out like Division 2, Anthem, and who knows if Borderlands 3 is coming out. But for me right now, the PvE niche hopefully gets itched by Anthem, and the PvP itch gets scratched, well, is being scratched by Apex Legends. I just hope that, you know, Destiny takes time, Bungie takes their time, and makes something good. And I see a lot of people upset about the fact that Trials isn't coming back indefinitely. It's just very curious how they're going to do it. Is it going to be reserved for Destiny 3 when that comes out? My theory, Destiny won't. I know I said this before, but I really don't think there's going to be any more updates to Destiny past the final expansion. That is my theory. And I think they're just going to be like, hey, you can play Destiny on all those platforms, but they're just going to be working on the more RPG version that will be Destiny 3. That's my theory, and we'll probably see a trailer. I have no reason, like no one told me anything, but my theory is we'll see a trailer this summer at E3 for D3, Destiny 3, and I bet that won't pop until September 2020. That is my theory. And, you know, if they all focus on D3, I wouldn't be upset because this year there's so many amazing games coming out. I can wait for them to perfect the game. Also, it lets people really like cool off of Destiny as well, because I know you either have the people that burn out on Destiny, the people that hate Destiny because ever since I knew Destiny, people hated Destiny back even launch of D1. And, you know, with the Activision split, maybe it cools people off and bring kind of like this people want to play Destiny again, to see it succeed. And D3, I'm excited about it, even though this is a video about Trials. Am I upset about Trials? Yeah. Do I wish I could play some 2015 Trials? Yeah. Like, literally, I think the coolest thing that they could do is bring back Trials, but actually Osiris is the NPC. You go to Mercury, you go in and like you talk to, and you get armor forged from Osiris himself. That'd be the coolest thing. The coolest thing ever. Just bring back his Trials, man. Bruh. That would be the tightest thing ever. Bring back Trials with Osiris himself. That would also redeem his character. But Bungie, I hope you hold one of those PvP summits that you do. I was never part of one. There's way more qualified people. Go invite those dudes. Come around and ask them for their honest opinion. I'm sure you got a lot of feedback on all social medias and also that Reddit. Just listen. Let it cook. Come up with something amazing. And hopefully you can knock it out of the park. Because Trials literally saved Destiny from like a lot of dry points in its life. Like, so Destiny, you need Trials, but I understand you pulling it off. Make it amazing when it comes back. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving a like and just become a holy taco simply by hitting that subscribe button. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be live on twitch.tv/Blessious. We will be playing Anthem at its launch, so stop on by and we'll have some fun with it. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Let it rock with Anthem and go out and, seriously, even if you hate BRs, you'll like Apex Legends. Just give it a try. The gun game is so smooth in that it feels great. Anyway, peace out. Bye. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Oh my God.